Welcome to Ruckard Divergenced Strategy Part 5. So today we are going to try to filter our entries thanks to RSI. Maybe in the same time frame, maybe in a higher time frame. So we're going to see a couple of videos and we will start.
Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, and alias prizes or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary and do not constitute Simban Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit and none of the work. Best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that passes at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees.
Okay, so as I was saying, so what we're going to do today is to filter by RSI, and yeah, so yeah, that's right. So what we want to do here is to let me check. So what we want to do here is to filter by RSI. Why? Because I try to improve the strategy thanks to the double confirmation, as you saw before. And yeah, so here we have 51%, but if you confirm by what the hell, no, this is not the right. So here we have development, and so the development uses 41% of profitable trades, but then once you implement color confirmation, that's the last thing we implemented, then percent profitable is the same thing, and you have much less return. I have not checked everything to see what's wrong here, but you know, I mean, I see that this is not enough, because I thought that I was going to go from 40 to 70% or something once I have filtered out everything. So what I want to do right now is to start from scratch and work with RSI, because it's a thing that I have seen that might be useful. So I want to use RSI and RSI from maybe other time frames. So this is what I want to work on right now. So let me check a second. Let me see what to do here. So let's bring here. So what we have done recently is just this color confirmation. So we have added divergence color base something, and we have bumped the version. So So basically what we want to do is just copy this version of divergence and just use it for the D value, and that's it. But I'm not sure how to. Let me see. So I might be able to do something like this. So this should be divergence C. Okay, and now you should see it here. Okay, and yeah. So now I just want to copy this here, divergence C colored, and I want to be should be RSI for pine, and that's it. So now I want to restore everything to whatever we had before. So just do like this. And then I also will restore this one. So now I have this new file, which is the divergence DRSI, which I'm going to open, and I'm going to edit it in such a way that we are going to be able to let me see. We are going to be able to check what the hell. Yeah, so we have this C and we want the D, but everything is whatever we want. So let me check. So today is 3, so this needs to be D1. And so let's fix this one, D1 at here, and that's it. So now I should be able. So as I said, now it should be. We should not have this secondary divergence is disabled. We are not going to use it. We won't have this setting for having a second confirmation, because we have seen that it's not worth of it. Although we could maybe, yeah, I mean, we could just add it, just disable it. That way we can turn it on or off and see if it helps anyhow later. Yeah, let's do that, because else we are losing stuff. So we want to see. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we want this one. We want this to be updated. So this is going to be 3D1. And wait a moment. This needs to be D1. Nice. And now we should be able to, I don't know. Yeah. So now I should be able to add divergence D RSI, and we should be able to do something like based on. So we have DD, which is divergenced RSI based on divergence colored. Okay, and now we're going to disable our friend, which is around here. So let's confirm. Where is this? So this has something to do with the skews momentum, isn't it? Confirmation, something around here. Yeah, so this is the right thing to do. So color confirmation. Now disable skews momentum color confirmation. Now we should be quite good here. So if we copy and paste this code and we check the development, we should have this 41 once we so this is C1. We get the source code and we update this. Let's see what happens. So you can see here that there's a bump, there's something like a burn run, and here we have managed to find this divergence and go up, and that's nice. But we need more stuff. Okay, so now if we reset everything, we have this 41. We also have this 45% profitable, and so what we want to increase is this percent profitable thanks to discarding entries related to RSI. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save this template like def what the hell, divergenced RSI. Okay, so that I can use it later if I want to, but so far, I mean, I don't need this template, I don't need this micro 10 or bitlab power. We might use them later, okay, so that I can add an RSI and see if it helps somehow or not. Yeah, so we have two options. Either we have an RSI from the same time frame, or we use the higher time frame, which is 4 hour time frame. So we will check what the hell is better. So for now, I'm going to add it manually with whatever. So maybe, I'm not sure. Or RSI candles, RSI plus, RSI strategy. Okay. Community scripts. Okay, so this is the one. There's also a strategy, which seems to be something. Okay, yeah, it's a simple strategy of going up and down depending on where you are. But I mean, I guess I can add this relative strength index here, and then paint some lines, I guess. Let me see if you can highlight. You cannot highlight stuff. Yeah, it's already highlighted the 70 and 30 levels. So this is going to be nice. Okay, so as you can see here, we have not reached the 70 level for RSI. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm going to check the trades and see if we can check The trades that do not work so well, I mean, maybe those ones here, if it has something to do with RSI, why they didn't go so well in the first place. Okay, wait a moment. So here we can check. Okay, maybe we should do something like this so that we can check the RSI better. So here we have this thing about yeah, maybe I should turn on the higher, what the hell is this, higher time frame. So wait a moment, higher time frame. So enforce higher time frame trend. So right now we have 10 and 15 in 1 hour. So let's show if we are in a higher time frame or not. Okay. So as you can see here, all of this is higher time frames. So we want to go long, and I am not enforcing it. I just want to check if we are up or down. And here we are still up. And this, let me see. This is this RSI is above 50. This is 50, is it? This is above 50. And usually it should be below 50 to consider if we should go in it or not. So it should start here, and that means that you could have reached 10%. So yeah, here there was quite a movement here. Quite difficult to reach these values, if you ask me. But wait a moment. I want to check the RSI without this setting because this where is this RSI based MA? Yeah, I don't want this because it doesn't help me to understand what happens here. So here we had an oversold, yeah, but so that means that you want to buy. Okay. And my question is there anything more that I should be aware of? So here we just came back from being overbought. Yeah, you were overbought, then you go down. That makes sense. Here, okay, let's check the other trades, and we will see what we want to do later. So the other trade is here, 7. Okay, so this is a short position. Nice. So this short position also comes from an overbought situation, so this makes sense to go down here, but you lose because the price goes up. And here I think it's the same thing. You should be thinking that this goes down, and yes, it goes down, but then it's not something that helps us. Yeah, so maybe we should try to use this RSI as an exit point. So maybe we should exit this when RSI goes below 50. So we could have here positive stuff. So let me check here. We have below 50 here. Yeah, I mean, we already have it here, but here I think it's below 50 and we will have lost less. So now here we will have an exit here, but it goes down more. Yeah, till we have this. We are here, maybe. That's a good question. How the hell do we exit this properly? Maybe we should design a break-even, custom break-even based on RSI, so that when we go down, if the price like this, if the price goes up, we exit here or something. But I'm not sure if it's worth it. So let me check. So here we have another short. And what do we have here? So we want to exit here, and apparently this works very well. So if we use the 30 mark for the RSI, it could be a very good exit point with when using what's the name? When using shorts. Let's see here. Okay. So here there's a good point. Okay. So here, this long, the value is down here, so we need this to be above 50 at least in order to work. So I think that we can remove this long entry. So this is 20 January. Let me check. So 20, that must be this one. So let's check if there are more long that should not be there. So this long should not be here. I mean, it's more than 50, but maybe we should start at 70 or I don't know, something else. So this is going to be a good filter for long entries. So we're going to check what the hell do we have to put the RSI long. So this, I like this stuff. So this is a short. I don't think I care too much about the shorts right now. I should be able to focus on, yeah. So this short is quite well, I guess, because it goes down here. So, but somehow I mean, this is okay. But let's check this long and see what happens with yeah, this long is, wait a moment. This long is quite good actually, because it goes up, although it's not overbought at all. So this is one of the times that it should go well, but it doesn't go well. But apparently it should go well. So I'm not sure about this, and probably this is something that you can, okay, yeah, you wouldn't have enter here with because if you had a color confirmation here. Okay, yeah, And then there's a short. Well, this one is quite well thought, but then doesn't work as expected. And this is another long that you lose because you are too low here. And let's check what more do we have. Okay, this is another long, which is not good enough, and this should fail, but it works apparently. So yeah, so maybe we should start with this with checking this 70 value and see what happens. Then yeah, so let's start. So we need the switch to turn this on. So what we want is to protect long entries so far. So let's see what happens. Enable long RSI protection. So we want this to be an input. Okay. So we want to be true. And so so this is RSI protection. And well, so far we are not going to use inline or something. I mean, I'm not sure what to put here. So this is enable long RSI protection. RSI protection. So what you want here is the level, which is going to be long RSI level, let's say, and this needs to be a float, which is going to be 70, let's say. Then we will see what we do here. So maybe we want this to be through 70, and we don't want title, and this is long RSI protection, and in line it's going to be the same thing here. We also want the same group, otherwise this is not going to be quite well. Okay, so let me see. Long RSI level. Yeah. Let me see how it looks on the what's this name on trading view. So let's process the script. Let's check the input section, see what happens. Okay, so now should be able to check inputs, and here we have enable RSI protection through 70. We can change this with whatever we want to. Okay, nice. By the way, I did save the disable color protection. So the way that this works is that I need to calculate the RSI, and I need to just tell if it's up or not. So we're going to use the same logic as always. So this is going to be the long RSI protection. So let me work out the same logic as we have everything else, and this needs to be in the logic. So it needs to be something like secondary per divergence logic. Yeah, that's right. Let me check something that it's, yeah, so volatility condition should be something easier to figure out. So this is going to be here. Let me check. And I think that I'm going to use this condition in more strategies. So this needs to be added. Let me see. I mean, this needs to be added here, so next to the old logic. So I'm going to RSI protection. So no, discard it. But here we have RSI protection. Okay. So here we have RSI protection. So RSI protection is something that it's what's the name? It's optional. So RSI protection for long and for short, by default it's going to be true. I mean, it's always going to be true. And then we check whatever we want. What we're going to check is that the value is above. So RSI, whatever it is, needs to be equal, greater or equal than the RSI level, so that, I mean, no, it's the other way around. So if the RSI is not bigger than the RSI level, then I want long to be false. Otherwise, I don't care. So far, we're going to use this for. So this condition is a false. Okay. And yeah. And then I think let's do this like this. I mean, yeah, I'm going to go the two at the same time because it's not worth it not doing it that way. So this needs to be the short protection. So this is the S short RSI protection. So this is usually 30. So this is the short RSI protection, short RSI protection. So this needs to be 30. And let's also use short RSI level here. So down here we have these two, long condition and this other one. So here is the same thing, but the other way around. So what we want to do is, if we are not below, so that means if we are above a certain level, we want the short condition to be false. Okay. So this should be it. So let's check. So it's true. Then we will turn it off because I want to check on long condition only. So what you have here, I mean, what we want to do here is to use these two conditions which are here. Let me open a new empty file somewhere. let's put it here. So what we want to do is down here we want to have this. Wait a moment, where the hell is this? So we want to have this enable secondary divergence. So we want to have this option, this extra option, which is going this one. It's going to be this one. Okay. So if we enable the long RSI protection, okay, then if we enable the short RSI protection, so what we want to do is just use whatever we want to. And so we need to set, maybe I'm going to put both of them in the same paragraph. Now I want this value, which is long condition true. Let me check. Long condition true and short condition true. So short condition true. So there are two independent long and short condition. Yeah. So that's right. I mean, I think we are done. We could even try to draw the RSI in another script, or maybe, draw somewhere the value of the RSI and all of that, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. I should calculate the RSI somewhere, isn't it? Because now I have all of this code, but it's based on this RSI value, which I don't have, and I need to have this RSI value somewhere. So yeah. So what we want to do is to check this source code here and just get the RSI. So this is version 5. Nice. MIL source type up down Bollinger bars. Oh, so you have Bollinger bars too. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Upper band, lower band, 50, fill, something, standard deviation. So whatever, what I want to do is RSI here, I guess. And it's quite interesting because I thought that there was an RSI function somewhere. So what the hell that this means? So Pine script reference. Isn't there an TA RSI somewhere? What's the difference between whatever they are doing there? Yeah, so there's a TI RSI, which has the up, down, and stuff. So apparently, if you use up and down, you can change the source input and the length input. I mean, the length and the source. Wait a moment. Up and down. Source and length. I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? So the source is close and the length is 14. So not much to see here. So yeah, I should probably copy and paste these settings too. So this is RSI length and RSI source. RSI source. Okay. And this is going to be in the RSI protection group, because that's where I'm setting this. I'm setting all of this. So I have the length of the source, and yeah, so what the hell is the code? Let me check. So RSI should be, so this is protection RSI, and this is what, float. Yeah, this is the RSI, and then we have the source, which is this one, RSI, I mean protection RSI length, and protection RSI source, just in case we use anything of this in the future. So this is the source, and then the Pine script reference says that we just need to use the length. And here we are. So now I should be able to use this here. Whatever the value is, we just go up or down. Okay. So this should be it. So let's check if this has anything to do with whatever we are doing. So we want to modify D. Check if there's something. I mean, I will need somewhere where there was a problem and just fix it. So we should have much less entries than before. Know that. Okay, we have any one of them. So let me check these settings, see if it works at all. So if we remove this or this, okay, if we remove both of them, we have 41, 92. Okay, this makes sense. Now if I enable long, okay, and if I enable short, does it do anything? Nothing. So apparently we are doing something wrong, or so protection RSI needs to be, no, well, this is the other way around, isn't it? Logic is not right. But anyway, so by default this is true, and then if we are down the long, we are, if we are, wait a moment. No, that's not right. So we want this to be true by default. And if we find something wrong, okay, let me see. If we are up here, we want shorts we don't want longs, but at the same time, we want longs when we are down here. Yeah, but what I want to do is avoid longs when we are here. So if you are above 30, avoid longs. That's the right thing to do. So that means that the long should be 30. And if you are above 30, avoid longs. So the other way around is with 70. If you are below 70, avoid shorts. This should be the right logic. It's a bit counterintuitive, but then this is the one that this should be it. I guess. I think so. So let's try again and see what happens. Okay. Let's see if there's any trades. Okay, so now we have 62.5%, although we only have 8 trades, and that's quite sad. I mean, we should have more trades, I think. So, yeah. So now we can discuss. So we can, we can say that the this should be, we should have more trades. I mean, maybe 35 for long and what will be 65 for short. Then we check whatever. So now we have more trades, and we check that it's 60% profitable. So this is a good thing, but and this should be increased, isn't it? So this is 40. So we might want something like this. So this is something. So now we have this 53.73% profitable. We have 67, which is a fourth, 25% of 200. That's nice. We have this nice curve, I think. Okay. Maybe not so nice, but I like it. Yeah, so profit factor 1.5. We are avoiding a lot of stuff that, yeah. So let me check. We can search something more. So maybe 45, and here is 55, isn't it? No. I mean, I should change this to full values, otherwise I'm going to get confused. So this is 30 and 70. Okay, let me check. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, now we have 138 trades, which is less than 200. It's almost 50% profitable, and the profit factor is quite good. But yeah. So maybe we want something like this. That's right. If I manage to do it properly, because I'm not sure. So this should, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. Do we want more trades or more aggressive? Otherwise, man. What we probably want is more trades. So this should be something like this. I'm not sure though. This 138. Okay. So I'm going to set this to 45 and 50. Okay, 45 and 55. Is it? 45 4. And so this is tooltip. Tooltip is no less than, and here is not greater than. No, wait a moment. The long level is, yeah, no less than, and this is wait a moment, how the hell do I write this? Yeah, this is not higher than, not greater than, long, and then not lower than. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, so now with these improvements, we have these values, which I'm going to force here. See what happens. So what I want is 100 trades. For whatever the reason, I want 100 trades. So I'm getting more trades than that. I'm getting 140. And I have nice profit factor, nice going up, and so on. So I'm quite happy here. So if I reset settings, this should be it. 44 and 49% profitable. Drawdown, I guess it's okay. But I mean, I don't like, let's see performance, okay. 11 and 30. I don't like that we don't have 60 or 70, but if we have 60 or 70, we have much less trades, and I want a bit more trades. And now I'm going to check this thing about color confirmation and see what happens. Okay, it does not help too much here, the color confirmation. But it was worth a try, and let's see what happens with, what the hell was this, an offset? Don't remember. With Binance LTC, you go up to 60%. This, it's not good enough. Maybe with this one, what's the name? Maybe with this one that it's spot, it helps a bit. No, it does not help. So what we have right now is this not greater than and not lower than these values. Okay, so 55, 45, yeah. So we have this nice curve. That's nice. Yeah. So I think we have managed to remove some trace that did not make sense because of the RSI. We could even check this with the for our RSI, but so far this makes sense. I think I like this. There's maybe we can check. So not greater than so maybe we can just something like this, see what happens. But I mean, so you know, the most you do this, isn't it? So we want this value, okay, not greater than, we want this value less. So one way was 30 and this was 70, isn't it? 70. Then you have these spectacular returns that don't have so many trades. 62% profitable, 3.4 profit factor, but you have 5-to-1, I mean 4-to-1 ratio here from net profit to max drawdown, but too few trades. That's why I want to check this these trades. So let's save this improvement. Let's also check what happens if we turn on or turn off shortens the long. So if I turn off long, do I have more return? No. What happens if I turn this off? Do I have more short return? Yes, I have, but not too much. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe we can just change this and see if it helps without changing the other one, because 37, this is going to give me more, not lower than. Yeah, I mean, what they want to do is to go up, I guess. So by default it was 60. Okay, so you had 36 and now you don't have 36, but it's not something that you want. So 33. Okay, so now with 54 value we go up into 40, but long. Yeah, why do we have 42 here? It's something that we don't know exactly. I mean, we shouldn't cherry pick so much. We should choose for something that makes sense, like the one we had before. Yeah, mean, if you reset this, it's almost the same graph, if I'm not mistaken. You put this 55, it should be almost the same graph. So I think we should leave it like this. So let's save this improvement. So I like this improvement a lot, and I want to add this to the so this is added RSI protection logic. Okay, and now I'm going to bump the version. Now I'm going to bump the version, and next video we will add it to the template. So today is the 4th, and this is D2. So D2 and D2. Nice. Okay, so let's add. Then we can choose different RSI length and the time frame. See what happens with the time frame. Yeah, let's write this down. Time frame. Where is it? So next time we will check also higher time frame. Okay, same time frame. Yeah. And wait a moment. Have I added the no, there's something wrong here. Okay, so this is bump version to a D2. Yeah. Bump version to D2. That's right. And so now we can have attack, which is D2. Let's push this into the repo so that everyone can use it. So now should be able to open here new window. So what you want to do is to check tags, view all tags, divergence D002. Then you go here and you check where the hell this is. You check scripts, divergenced, and this addition of RSI. So this is going to be found in the video description so that everyone can use it if they want to. Okay. So we are going to check a couple of videos and we will end the video.
Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, and alias prizes or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary and do not constitute Sim Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit and none of the work. Best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. if you use my link and that passes at least 100 USDT or more 20 profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees.
Well, so next video, which will be part 6, will be about filtering with RSI, but with a higher time frame. We will check if it's worth it to check the RSI on a higher time frame. Maybe it's worth with long or with short. Yeah, and we will add this RSI protection to the Zignaly template because I think it's a good addition. So thank you for watching this video.